I'm Jim Huntington. I'm with AAA Roofing Company. I've known Mike Miller for a long time. He is just one of those great guys. Known him through MRCA. He's a wonderful, wonderful man. Best compliment that I can make for Mike Miller is he's just plain a good person. He has had a wonderful family with Leslie, his wife, Erica, his daughter, and his son. Just a great family. He's awfully proud of his entire family. His wife, Leslie, was support for him. She's a great person as well. Mike was a big influence to me in the industry. I guess he's just a great person, but more than a great person, he was an ethical contractor. And just like most everybody at Smithers, they all have that same characters where they're very ethical, good, upstanding people. And Mike Miller amplified that. I remember Mike and I would have quite a few, went on trips together for the MRCA or for vendor trips. It was always a good time with Mike and Leslie. We had so many great times. Probably drank too much, but that's okay. He was always there to support other people, and a fantastic person.
I'm Bill Bubenzer. I was past president and chair of Smithers Roofing Company and have been a longtime officer of the Indiana Roofing Contractors Association. It's hard to believe, just a year ago, I met with Mike and Leslie via Zoom to do one of these Hall of Fame videos for my dad. It was a great visit, going down memory lane, telling stories, catching up on the industry, family, and their activities in Tennessee. Mike shared stories about our company, fishing trips, the bowling team, playing golf, and even his attempt at playing tennis, which I didn't know about until we talked about this. And of course, he had to talk about his race cars. We even talked about him being nominated for the Hall of Fame award this year and planned on him receiving this award at this meeting. But God had different plans. Mike passed away in February of this year, so now we honor him posthumously. There's no doubt that he's celebrating in heaven. Even though Mike didn't seek the spotlight, he would step up when asked. He was a past president and longtime board of director member of the Indiana Roofing Contractors Association. He was always willing to share his wisdom and participate in our events. Mike also served the MRCA as a director and eventually served as their president. He was a gentle giant in the roofing industry and will be greatly missed. Well done, Mike.
Hi, everybody. I'm Randy Adams. I'm the CEO of R. Adams Roofing. Been in the industry for a few years now. Want to talk about Mike Miller today. Mike and I were not only competitors, but friends. We had known one another for close to 25 years when Mike and I entered into the MRCA together. And Mike essentially followed me through the MRCA into leadership roles. I was president, Mike was vice president, and we did many good things together. And through those years, the quality of Mike that really always struck me was Mike's humanity. Mike was a truly good individual, cared about people, and he always had a ready smile. He was respectful, he was caring, and he worked very hard on not only behalf of Smithers Roofing, but the industry. And he worked through the MRCA to improve our industry, our relationships with manufacturers, distribution, in the entire roofing community. And I know he had many friends that were competitors that he engaged with, and Mike was a truly good man. We miss him and want to wish his family all the best.
Hello, Leslie. This is the old man, Jeffrey LeCount. How's that beautiful Erica doing? Hope she's doing fine. Listen, we all feel sorry about the passing of your husband, Michael. I can remember the first time I met him down on a job. It was an IPS school that had this old Rapideck. Remember the old Rapideck that was made out of cinder blocks and cable, the roof deck? And he was in a meeting with me. We're putting on a fully adhered rubber roof on it. And he told them it was going to hold water, and they didn't believe him. They did the whole job, and then it held water, and he came down there, and we had a meeting with him, and he handled it so good. And I can remember talking to him afterwards about how that worked out and everything worked, and it was just great to get some good, experience from Mike in the old days. So, and the last thing I remember doing is we went out to your house, Leslie, one day, and we went out and took a ride in one of your 20 cars you had at that time. And it was a little bitty silver, a little coupe or something like that. And he let me drive it. And then he got in it, and he scared the absolute crap out of me when he was driving that thing. It scared me to death. And I can remember also, Leslie, all the trips we took together. And I won't talk about the Jack Daniels and all the stuff we used to do, but those trips are very good times. So we're very sorry about Michael passing away, but we are very proud that he's going to be inducted into the Indiana Roofing Contractors Hall of Fame. And peace be with you, and Merry Christmas. Thanks, Leslie.
I'm Russ Love, president of Smither Roofing, and it's really my honor today to talk to you about my friend, my coworker, Mike Miller. For the younger people in the room, Mike retired in 2014, so that's a long time ago, and you may be thinking, I never heard of Mike, I never met Mike. But if you look around to some people with gray hair around, you'll probably see many good memories of Mike, people shaking their head. Mike was a good friend to many of the older people in this room, people that have been in this industry a long time. He had a 44-year career at Smither Roofing. Mike started at Smither in 1970, right out of college, and he did some bookkeeping work, and then he went into the field and was a superintendent for Smither. And that's when I met Mike. I met him in 1988 when I started, and he was a superintendent at that time. And then shortly after that, we made some changes in-house, and Mike came into the office, came in to be an estimator and a project manager with me. And Mike and I spent many years together doing that job as we learned and did things together. Mike was a great friend. He was loyal to the company. He was honest. He was good with our customers. Everybody liked him. The workers liked him. The management people liked him. He was funny, fun to be around. Did a lot for the culture of our company and the history of our company. Mike had some hobbies, one of which was kind of unusual. He didn't play golf or go fishing like many people do. He liked to race exotic cars. So Mike and his wife had a couple of Lotus sports cars that they would carry around the country in a big car hauler that Mike had, and they would race these cars on weekends. And Mike also had a couple of BMW motorcycles that were super fast that he liked to ride. And if it involved speed and danger, then Mike was probably into it. Mike enjoyed going to Mardi Gras. That's something probably a lot of people don't know about Mike, but he would go to Mardi Gras for many years in a row. He'd go down there. Every February he'd go down there. And he loved that. He loved going down there. Sometimes he'd take people with him and so on, but always had a great time. And he always had good stories when he would come back. Usually involving some kind of frontal nudity or somebody throwing up. And those are just the stories about his wife. Leslie, I'm kidding. Overall, Mike was a great friend. He was a great worker in this industry, a great character in this industry. He was such a great employee and a person that, you know, any younger person watching this could look at and say, yeah, I would like to be that kind of guy and have that kind of career in this industry as well. I hope that somebody watching this will think of him as somebody they want to be like. On behalf of Smither Roofing, on behalf of Leslie and Mike's family, I do want to thank the IRCA for this very nice honor for Mike Miller.